This is the drone used by the winery DRNK Wines in West Sonoma County. And they're using drones to map sections of the winery. This was happening back in 2013 already. So the farmers found it very interesting because before, farmers would have to walk to the land. So with this new technology, with infrared mapping and thermal mapping, they can see a lot more. So instead of spraying an entire area, farmers can use thermal photography to determine which crops are in need of special treatment. So besides the DRNK wines farming in Sonoma, there were other projects that were happening in 2015, 2016 as well, in the same way, using aerial image for managing even drought and how to precisely spray and fertilize, spray pesticides and fertilizers. But one interesting project that happened most recently and back in 2024 was a reservoir farm. So this is more like a venture capital. They team up with the wineries in Sonoma County and other counties around the Bay Area. So specifically in Sonoma, they have 14 acres of land where they team up with a lot of engineers and also the technology available and also the investment needed for that. This keeping track with innovations back in the days. This is in 2015. The Department of Agriculture of the University of Illinois, they were already testing drones for mapping. So according to the professors there, precision agriculture uses global position system, GPS, and other data to allow farmers to manage smaller units within their field, enabling them to customize fertilizers, water, and disease control. So the question to ask is, which are the problems and benefits associated with the use of drones and robots in farming? So with new drones and new technology, so what's going to be happening immediately? We're going to be people losing jobs. A lot of people are going to be losing jobs. All those farmer workers, they're going to be losing more and more because of this trend of using technology, and they require less and less human labor. There are benefits associated, of course, because the drones can spray farms, and which reduce, of course, the human exposure to toxicity. So, even though humans going to be losing work, but also less people are going to be exposed to heavy chemicals, from this type of farming. They use pesticides. So there's two things happening simultaneously there. And the farming labor, so instead of needing people in the fields, the people that are going to be actually needed most now are people who are going to be able to use these new equipments. They'll be in high demand. So people who are preparing for that type of field, that type of technology, they'll be in high demand and going to be high pay for that as well. Other benefits also include better access to difficult areas, and also supposedly going to help in terms of the sustainability, because the information is going to be more precise, in everything: how much fertilizer, how much land space, how much farming you can do in a specific area, how much crops can be grown in a specific area. So there's more detailed information. That's what available with technology. So there's two sides of stories, but also they're facing problem with the technology is that battery life is short. This is one problem